Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon. As you can see, it's still not a live stream. That's because I messed up some dates, and apparently I've got a barbecue to attend tomorrow, so I can't play Pokemon then. So, before we actually get into the game, first you've got this little screen that shows you who's got what now. We've still got an almost dead Pachina. So, last time we left off when you guys had beat the little girl in a single combat, and were invited by her grandfather to stay there and rest up. But before we continue, I've got a couple of things. First of it is that I'm going to give all of your trainers 2 extra experience, because I kind of found out you're supposed to progress characters more than I thought you were, so it's basically for first going through the route and then like getting to the crossing. It's basically for exploration.
Our journey is an experience.
Exactly.
Ah, right. Clever.
Have I been making a mistake here?
Oh,
Oh yes,
I
I
have my
have.
character sheet on my second screen now.
I've been giving people multiple levels. That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, you just killed your mic.
Did I kill my mic?
What?
What? No, I didn't.
What?
Oh.
What?
Martin killed his mic. That's
I
back.
did.
There we
I
go.
did. It was a
Yeah.
I thought you meant me.
It was
like,
intentional.
"What?"
No, I got a mute button right here and I sat on it.
Oh,
Ah.
I thought it was a
It's,
water
Okay.
bottle. I thought
it's
you
in the
kiss
wrong
it.
place. It's made by Microsoft. This headset, you know.
Oh.
Faults.
So second thing is, as you may notice, the tokens are slightly different. You don't have 2 bars per sprite anymore. You've got 1. That is just your health. And then when you click it, you can see 2 more things. In green, you can see your defense, and in blue, you can see your special defense. That way, you don't have to go through character sheets to find out what your defense and special defense are anymore.
Right.
Since that's more relevant than how much experience somebody's got.
Excellent. Quality improvements.
Yes, faster combat, hopefully. Then I've been corrected on a couple of rules. First off is that you can't spend a standard action to again move, but rather you can increase your movement for that turn by 50%. So it's a subtle difference. You can't use the same action twice in a turn, is basically the idea. Also, Pokemon die when they are at 10 injuries, not when they are at 6 injuries, and they are heavily injured from 5 injuries and onwards. So that's what got me confused. And lastly, when rolling a capture roll, you subtract the level of your trainer from the roll you make. So the higher level of your character, the easier it is to catch Pokemon. And then we've got a couple of things that pertain to your characters, to each specific character, because you've got a couple. I think all of you have got features that you haven't used, and maybe that was because you guys didn't know what they did yet. So I figured I would just go over them quickly. Well, first off, for Zul, for your Sandshrew, he's got the pickup ability.
Oh, no way. Awesome.
And in Pokemon normally that is like passive, obviously, but in this system it isn't. So once per day you can see if it picks up an item,
Right.
but that is something that you need to do. It's not going to happen automatically.
Okay.
So we haven't ended this day yet, so you can still do it for this day anyway.
Okay.
Oh, then I've suddenly got tutor points. Every 5th level your Pokemon gets tutor point, as well as at level 1, so all of your Pokemon will have 2 tutor points right now. And you can use features to spend those points to buff up your Pokemon, or you can use them to teach Pokemon certain Pokemon edges. They are mentioned in the core rulebook, and they are basically simple advancements of your, really advancements, more specifications of your Pokemon. So it allows you to get some diversity in there, but you can also use them for features. It's just important that you realize that your Pokemon have got something like that. For Daxter, I've actually got most notes on your character, Fangle. First off, you've got the fact that he's an ace trainer, so any of your Pokemon you've trained in a training session for at least 30 minutes, you can basically buff up for the day. You can pick one of their stats to increase by 1 combat stage. So the standard combat stage would be 1 rather than 0. And also, because you've got the training techniques feature, it also means that when you do that, they get 25% extra experience from combat. So that's quite a relevant buff to experience income. Also, you've got inspired training as a feature, which means that you can use that either as a training or an order feature. If you look at page 49 of the core rulebook, you've got the training features explained there. But basically you spend half an hour training up to 3 Pokemon in your case, because you've got improved training sort of thingy the jig going on.
Yeah,
And once that ends, you can apply your inspired training to your Pokemon. So that would give them a +1 to all evasion and +1 to all save checks. So that is in addition to your Ace Trainer buff. So you can have them have the inspired training as well as the Ace Trainer. And furthermore, you can also use your inspired training as an order. So when in combat, you can use your character's turn, your Daxter's turn, to use the inspired training as an order. And then for 1 turn, the Pokemon that you give the order to will have the benefit of that feature. But that stacks with the training side of it. So basically you can have it apply twice on a single Pokemon. Which would make them very, very, very evasive. But also, something that you can all do, but Daxter's best at, is that you can actually use that training time to give your Pokemon experience. So you can spend, in the case of Daxter, you can spend up to 1.5 hours training up to 3 Pokemon. So that means that you can train 3 Pokemon for half an hour, and then you would have your spend your allotted time to give them 4 experience points. So that's something you could do before you take the rest, before you start sleeping, let's say. It's just something that allows you to progress your Pokemon. On a lower level your Pokemon are, the faster or the more help that will be, but still it helps. And you've got the basic cooking feature, if you remember, which allows you to create baby food or candy bars. And there's actually something that's like beneficial in creating baby food, and that is if your Pokemon is level 15 or lower and it eats baby food, it will get a 20% increased experience gain for the rest of the day.
What the hell?
So basically, if you train a Pokemon, you give it 4 experience, it will have a buff stat, it will have a evasion stat increase, it will have 25% bonus experience from combat, and then if it has 8 baby food as well, it has 20% increased experience. So it can have 45% increased experience gain, basically. And it allows you to buff up your Pokemon rather quickly, but you need to remember to use it in order to do so. But that's everything that I've got with your character. Isaac, Darren, you alive? Yes, you alive?
Yep.
Yeah,
I am here. I am proud.
So
American.
You've got something similar. You've got the focus training feature, which allows you to, like, if you spend half an hour training your Pokemon, it will you can make it well, you can give it the focused buff, and it will get a +1 on accuracy roll and a +2 on skill checks.
Yeah.
And that will be for the rest of the day. And again, that's also an order feature, which means that you can also use the focused order every time it's your turn on one of your Pokemon. So every time you do that, every time it's your turn and you spend a standard action to give that order, you can give a Pokemon +1 on accuracy and +2 on skill checks.
Cool.
In addition to the one it would already have from being trained, focus training.
Yeah.
And Zul, you've got the Wilderness Guide feature, if you remember.
I do.
Which allows you to spend a tutor point of your Pokemon to give it your master terrain. So your Sandshrew has, I think it has. Oh no, it doesn't actually. I thought it had Nature Walk or something, but it doesn't apparently.
I'm not seeing it here. Not seeing
So
it.
let's see, Wilderness Guide. Yeah, it will get all the benefits from the master terrain that you do as well, I think is the point.
Right.
But you need to spend one of the two tutor point it has in order to do so. I don't know if you want to do so or not.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. It makes sense for me to do that, so I'll do that. So that'll leave me with, how many tutor points do we have now?
Yeah, so they would have 2 at the
So
start
that
of
leaves
this.
me with 1 at the start then.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for the character things. Also, last time we discussed your character's goals and everything, and I've kind of determined what will give your character experience. And I thought I would let you know, so you would know how to play your character, basically. Yeah. So for Ariadne, it means that you get 1 experience for every time you own, catch, or evolve a new Pokemon. So basically the standard way. And you get an entire level every time you capture an exceedingly rare or powerful Pokemon, like a legendary, a shiny, or a pack leader or something. For Daxter, it means that you get extra experience for defeating trainers, about 1.5 times as much, and you get a complete level whenever you beat a gym or a Poké League round. And for Isaac, it means you get +3 experience every time you hatch an egg, and you get a complete level whenever you completely befriend a Pokemon when it reaches maximum loyalty. And in order to do so, you need to get it the sweets it likes and spend time with it and stuff like that. And for Zul, you get +3 experience every time you win a tournament or participate in well, not every time you participate in a tournament, but there will be tournaments besides just the Poké Leagues and stuff, and you get
beauty contest,
some extra experience. Yeah, but also just there was some in the Pokemon anime, I think, as well. There was some non-official tournaments that usually combined stuff. Yeah, or stuff like the races, things like that. And because you've got the same ultimate goal as Daxter, you will also get a full level every time you beat a gym or a Poké League round. And I'm not sure about that yet, because I'm kind of anxious to have you both get the same milestones, but it's your ultimate goal, so. Okay, I think that's it for the announcement kind of thingies. So, let's see, we left off at the crossing, I think. Oh right, I was adding everyone again. Well, he invites you guys inside, so I might as well get you guys inside immediately, I think. Unless you guys... Yeah, well, obviously you can still do stuff then. I don't know if you want to do the training and stuff like that.
I am definitely doing my training thing.
Okay, so you can train... either train 3 Pokemon at maximum efficiency, so they would all get 4 experience, and they don't all have to be your Pokemon as far as I'm concerned.
I was going to say, actually, can I do that? That's pretty good.
Or you can choose to train your Pokemon once for half an hour, that's 4 experience. Then for the next half an hour it would get 2 experience. For the next half an hour it would get 1 experience. But then you would give 7 experience to just your 1 Pokemon. You can do that as well, but that would take 1.5 hours rather than 1 half an hour. So it kind of depends if you want to be nice or not, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be nice. Why not? We're all in this together. Which means
Although you still need...
only 3 Pokemon, 4 people. Well, one's Pokemon doesn't get in love.
Well, we can... Is that only a class feature that Andrew has?
No, just training Pokemon is something you can do when you've got at least a command of level 2.
Right.
But he is more efficient at it
He's
because he's got specific features tied to it. Not even because of his class, it's just the features that he chose along with his class.
Look at the state of that Pucciano.
Yeah, it's...
Oh my god, look at the state
Hey,
of Andrew's
leave him
Growlithe.
be.
Sorry, man, that
I actually feel
cherubim.
sorry for that Pucciano, what are you talking about?
That Growlithe's got like the Luigi death stare going on.
Fuck, is psychotic.
So obviously the actual focus training and stuff doesn't really help you now because it's like going to be night time and you won't be able to.
I seem unable
to
to locate
fight
my
something.
command stat.
Your command. Oh right, I should probably open your character sheets.
Can't see it.
Ariadne, command. It is a spirit. You've got 2 command.
2.
Or
Right.
what is it? Like untrained, I guess. But I don't like using the names for them. I like using the numbers because it just confuses me.
Yeah, I cannot read today. Like,
So,
I've lost the complete ability to read this thing.
What that means is that you can spend 2 blocks of half an hour to teach up to half your command rank in Pokemon, so one Pokemon
Right.
per session, 30-minute sessions, and you can have 2 sessions per day, and they get experience equal to your command rank plus 1/4 their level. So all your Pokemon are level 5, except for your Ekans, who is lower level. So they would get 2 + 1 if you train them. So they would get
So they'd
3
get
experience.
3 experience. And my
Yes.
Ekans would get slightly less.
Your Ekans is level 4, so also 3 actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
If my throat would not kill me, I would be.
if
very
we're all
happy.
going to do some training, I think I might train my Ekans, seeing as I haven't ever trained with him before.
Good
so
idea.
He has no idea, like, he's still a stranger to me. Or I'm still a stranger to him, rather.
So Andrew's going to train the Fangle at least? The Fangle.
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
know why
train
it's the Fangle.
I think it makes sense if I also help train the Ekans to help bring him up.
He would get
Can it not?
reduced benefits though. It's the same, like for the next half hour would get half things. But you could train the Puccina if he's training the Ekans or something.
Okay. Definitely the Sandshrew as well, I think.
Nice.
Getting on any of the fighting last time, so...
Oh yeah, he's still on 0 experience. Oh no, wait, no, he got a little bit of experience.
I think he got a little bit,
by,
but yeah, I'll give him a
what's his name?
boost. So yeah, and the
Star.
Puccina as well, because he got demolished. So I think the sooner he can get another level or so, the better. So I'll go with Fangle, Puccina, and Notch.
Okay. Right, so you need to change the experience in the character sheets now. Oh my god, I need to get something from my throat real quick in a bit. I don't know if you
Put the
guys want
bunnies
to
in there.
do that yourself or you want me to do that.
The
Character-
EXP, so the blue one.
Character sheets.
The character sheets for your Pokemon.
Okay.
It will have in the at the left side.
Yeah, EXP and there's some boxes.
Yeah. So does that mean that Growlithe is going to level up? I think it does.
So
You've
when
not-
we hit the 50 cap, we level up.
Yes.
Right.
And I think Growlithe was at
Oh, there.
57.
I'm on 47 out of 50.
How many experience points do we get?
Was that including the? Was
Yeah.
that after you added 4 or before?
No,
you
I haven't added 4 yet. So
Yeah,
so what? I'll just add 4 from the training session, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we
Okay,
all
so
have-
I'm on 51.
For all of the, I think all the Pokemon being trained get 4 in this case.
Right.
Actually, is it 4? It's 3 plus. It's 4 when Andrew trains it. It's 3 when Ariadne or Isaac trains.
Mhm.
Well, it's getting 3 XP. A mighty number. The mighty number 3.
So yeah, that means there's the first level up of the system, I guess.
Ooh.
Because that brings Growlithe to 51. Which means it will need to get so. You get 1 stat point. You get to pick 1 stat to increase.
Bearing in mind the rules for increasing
yeah,
stats.
bearing in mind the rules for base relation.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I can raise my special attack without a problem then. So
Yeah.
that.
And let's see if your Growlithe gets anything at level 6. It does. It gets Ember.
Woohoo!
This Growlithe gets
Do you know-
more OP by the minute.
Ember's more powerful than Incinerate.
Incinerate's got that nice, cleave, hit multiple enemies thing.
It's
so
a-
they're
That
both.
got the
It's a
berry
clean
as well.
burn.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Ember.
That's 2 fire moves
Add
already.
you with
Jesus.
fire types and fire type accessories.
Need to work on that special attack.
Yeah, just put a point in it.
Ember at will.
My special attack's already pretty good anyway, so just put that
Accuracy 2. Type is fire, obviously. Base damage is 6 because you're a fire type Pokemon. That means it's 2d6 plus 8.
in. Back in a sec. Burning me buns.
Damage type is special. Range for 1 target, and Ember burns the targets on 18 plus. And burn is quite nasty.
What are the conditions for burning in this tabletop RPG? Is it the same as the game? Lowers attack and drains health.
Yeah, it doesn't lower it as much because in the Pokemon games it halves your
Yeah, it's 50%.
attack. Here it's 2 combat stages.
Yeah.
So I think that's 25% if I'm correct.
That's right.
The burn damage is I think 1/6 your maximum hit points or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Burn? No, 1/8 of your max hit points.
Oh,
per
was it
turn.
1/8? Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, it went up in Generation 5. Didn't it?
Okay. So let's see. Pooch gets 4 XP. You already did that, I think, right, Rob?
Yep.
Okay. Ekans got 3. You did that as
Done
well. Barry,
I'm on a ball.
did you? Yeah, you increased his experience as well, right?
I've done that. Yeah.
Done.
What?
And you increased your Barry's experience as well, right?
Yeah, by 3.
Okay. So I guess that's all of them increased. Then let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, of course there was the pickup feature. You want to try it?
I do.
So basically what it means is that you roll a d20, which determines the type of item it picks up, and
Right, okay.
then I determine what the actual item is.
Okay. So 1d20.
Yes. A 9. It means it has found a berry.
Okay.
Now it sounds like it's found a Spheal, but it's found a berry.
On a Barry. Barry! Use Thunder Speed.
Uh,
Dang it.
It has found a Oran berry.
That's 10 hit points. Recovers 10 hit
5, I
points.
think. Yeah, 5.
Five.
Yeah.
It's 5 in this, is it?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to like have him have it.
I'm gonna. Yeah,
Have
I'm
him
gonna.
keep
I'm gonna let him hold it.
Okay, it will have a Oran berry in its held items now. Then.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm going to very quickly get myself something from my throat. I just realised as well that Ariadne and Isaac can still spend another half an hour to give one experience to their respective Pokemon. I don't know if you want to do that, but...
Well, if it's getting late, then we should probably go to sleep. But...
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
Dad.
I'll get you guys inside the house then, as soon as I find it.
I'm thinking we've had a really momentous day. Like, we've been attacked, like, we've just gone on our first Pokemon adventure. It's pretty crazy.
We're all stressed out.
Okay, as you guys
I had a
can
nervous
see,
breakdown.
you enter a lovely little house. Man. It's a two-story house, actually. It's very nice.
I don't know, man. Look at this. Where's the shag carpeting? I expect some quality shag carpeting. Hardwood floor. I mean,
Darren, you haven't had a quality shag in years.
What do you expect? It's the only house here.
which could overlook. Okay.
Simple life. Simple life. You don't understand.
Okay. So he's graciously letting you guys stay over for the night. And is there anything else? Do you want to discuss anything with him? Do you want to ask him anything? Talk?
I want to ask about his choice in shrubbery for the door. Man, so uninspired.
Oh, can I have a mind refresh? Because I've forgotten what the path that was sealed off outside, where it went.
It was a cave-in.
Cave-in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ask him about that.
Yes.
Say, like, can we still get to the next town if there's a cave-in, sort of thing? Because I know nothing about the area.
Yes, he says. There's
voice,
well, you can't.
Should be Deckard Cain.
You can't get to the city to the west, but to the east you've got Scone City, which you can reach from here.
Okay.
It's about a day's travel, but it's not a very hard route normally, at least. And he seems kind of annoyed somehow